Good morning, students. In this video, we are going to study the oxidation and reductions of aldehyde and ketone. In that, oxidation of aldehydes and oxidation of ketone, and then reduction, that is Clemens's reductions of aldehyde and ketone, and then Wolff-Kishner reductions of aldehyde and ketone. Okay, we are going to start here oxidation of aldehyde and ketone. So you know that the oxidation of any organic compound, they are carried out in presence of some oxidizing agent. And which are they? The oxidizing agents, these are dilute nitric acid or maybe concentrated and hot nitric acid. Okay, depending upon the need. Next one, that is alkaline KMnO4 solution. So this is the strong oxidizing agent. And then acidic potassium dichromate solution means K2Cr2O7 plus H2SO4. So in presence of this oxidizing agent, here oxidations of aldehyde and ketones are carried out. So the first, that is oxidation of aldehyde. Oxidation of aldehyde RC double bond OH. This is the general form of aldehyde. Okay. And aldehyde on oxidation in presence of the H2 acidic K2Cr2O7 means K2Cr2O7 plus sulfuric acid. Okay. So the acidic K2Cr2O7, then here nascent oxygen atom produced by this K2Cr2O7. And this nascent oxygen atom, this is the aldehyde, and this is only introduced between this C and H. Mechanism is different, but this RC double bond O, this O and this H, and to form here RC double bond OH means corresponding carboxylic acid. So here aldehyde oxidized to carboxylic acid with the same number of carbon atom. For example, here, CH3C double bond OH. This is ethanol, or it is called as the acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde. On oxidation, in presence of acidic K2Cr2O7. Okay. So here, this O gets introduced between C and H, and to form CH3C double bond OH. This is acetic acid. See here in the aldehyde there are 2 carbon atoms, and in carboxylic acid it is also 2 carbon atoms. For example, another example, CH3CH2C double bond OH. On oxidation, in presence of again acidic potassium dichromate, then this O it gets introduced between C and H, and to form here CH3CH2C double bond OH, that is propionic acid. Okay, they contain 3 carbons, again it contains 3 carbons. This is propionic acid, and this is propionaldehyde, or it is called as simply IUPAC name propanol. Okay, then oxidation of ketone. So here oxidation of aldehyde, it is easy going reaction, but oxidation of ketone, because of this COC bond means ketone, that is RC double bond O, here also R. Instead of this H from aldehyde, here it is a R is bonded to carbonyl group. Okay, and this R means this is the any alkyl group containing carbon, CH3 or C2H5 or any. Okay, so because of this COC bond, here C and here C. Okay. But because of this COC bond here, and this bond is a strong bond, oxidation of ketone is carried out in presence of the strongest oxidizing agent. For example, alkaline KMnO4, hot alkaline KMnO4 or CrO3. Okay, and here it gives the carboxylic acid with less than 1 carbon atom. Okay, so here aldehyde or ketones, for example CH3 C double bond O CH3. This is acetone. Acetone on oxidation in presence of here alkaline KMnO4 solution or CrO3. Okay, so here we get CH3 C double bond O. This CO CH3 bond break. And now here from H combine with O and combine here to form CH3 C double bond O OH. This is acetic acid. Okay. Then remaining CH2. H2 combine with O to form H2O. And C, this C combine with 2 oxygen atom to form CO2. Okay. And here 4 oxygen atoms are required. This is the balanced chemical reaction for oxidation of acetone. Acetone on oxidation to form acetic acid means ketone on oxidation to form carboxylic acid with less than numbers of carbon atoms depending upon the acid ketone. Okay. Then after that reduction of aldehyde and ketone. So in the reduction, first we consider the Clemenson's reduction. Here Clemenson's reduction. Clemenson's reduction. Clemenson's reduction, it can be carried out in presence of sodium amalgam and water with dilute HCl. Okay, so they produce hydrogen atom, nascent hydrogen atom, and this nascent hydrogen atom, they reduce this C double bond O to CH2 with evolution of water molecule. Okay, so the first, that is aldehyde R C double bond OH plus here 4H in presence of sodium amalgam water with dilute HCl. Okay, so what happened? This O combined with 2H to form here H2O plus 2 hydrogen combined here to form here C. Here H and this H means corresponding alkene. Okay, with same number of carbon atom. Then here CH3CH double bond O plus 4H in presence of sodium amalgam and water with dilute HCl. Then the O combined with 2H to form here H2O and remaining CH3 single bond CH3, that is ethane. Okay. Next one, if CH3 CH2CH double bond O plus 4H, then in presence of sodium amalgam and water, it gives CH3 CH2 CH3, that is propane. Okay. Next one, that is Wolff-Kishner reduction, the reduction of ketone. Clemenson's reductions of ketone. Again C double bond O convert into CH2. Then R C double bond O R plus 4H. Here again in presence of sodium amalgam water and HCl. This dilute HCl, it contains water. So sodium amalgam and dilute HCl. Then here again R, C, R remain as it is. Okay. And this 2 double bond, they gets converted into single bond. 2 hydrogen combined with 2 to form H2O. And this hydrogen atom combine in this way and to form here corresponding alkane with same number of carbon atom. Now the example is CH3 C double bond O CH3, that is acetone plus 4H in presence of sodium amalgam and water and dilute HCl, and to form here O combined with 2 hydrogen to form H2O, and here CH3 then CH2 and CH3 to form here propane. Okay. Next one, that is Wolff-Kishner reaction, reduction reaction. This Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction, it is carried out in presence of hydrazine. Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction. Okay, and this is carried out in presence of here hydrazine. Hydrazine means NH2 single bond NH2. Okay. So the aldehyde or ketone, this double bond O, reacts with hydrazine NH2. So to first it gives corresponding aldehyde or ketone hydrazone. Means here this C double bond, this O combined with 2 hydrogen. Here minus H2O and here N and NH2. Okay. So these hydrazone C double bond N and NH2 on further reaction with here KOH plus ethylene glycol CH2OH. Okay, so here this H2 combined here and N combined with N to form here N2 plus here H2 combined here means to form here CH2. So corresponding here alkane. Okay, for example, aldehyde CH3CH double bond O. Here hydrazine. First it gives this H2 combined with O to form H2O minus and N combined with N. Means here CH3CH double bond N NH2. This is acetaldehyde hydrazone. Okay. Now this acetaldehyde hydrazone CH3CH double bond N NH2 with KOH and ethylene glycol. So here this H2 combined here to form CH3 single bond CH3, that is ethane, plus N combined with N to form N2. Okay. For example, next one, that is ketone. Next one, ketone. Here benzene, then C double bond O. So here NH2, here NH2. Then this O combined with this 2H and to form here phenyl. This is C double bond N NH2 and here C2H5. Okay, which on reaction with alcoholic KOH and ethylene glycol. Then here N2 gets evolved. And this hydrogen, 2 hydrogen combine here and to form here phenyl group reacts combine with CH3, CH2, CH2, here CH3 means phenyl and this is propyl. So here N-propyl, N-phenyl N-propyl or it is called as N-propyl benzene. N-propyl benzene. Okay, so after watching this video, here attempt the following questions. First, write chemical reactions of oxidations of one formaldehyde second ethanol, third propanol, fourth propanone. Then second write Clemenson's reduction reaction of again A methanol, second B ethanol, C butanol, and D butane 2-ONE, butane 2-ONE, and third, that is write Wolff-Kishner reduction reactions for again this methanol, ethanol, butanol and butane 2-ONE. Okay.